Hello crafty familia, welcome back to another video. The reason why I'm late today, I have some good news and a good reason to be late for this live. And it's that my only female goat that we have in the backyard of our soon to be house, she just got she just gave birth. So I've been blessed with two little baby goats that I had to go and see right now. So it's nighttime, it's pouring over here in Orlando, and we were so worried about her. So I didn't have time to finish the prepping, and that's why I was late. But if you're not watching it live with me right now, don't worry. You get to watch it when it's already out there on the internet. So I hope you all had a good, a blessed, Good Friday. I did a lot of things today, which I'm not going to list because they were home things. But also, it's good that we take time, to think about the meaning of today's date. Without anything else to say right now, I just want to show you I'm using this white foam board, and I'm gonna put the link below where I found it on the store, and the materials I'm using as well, there will be listed in there if they don't show right now as you are watching me. Hi Maddie. You can always look after the video has been uploaded, so you can look at the list. I already put it in the description box, but if you don't see it, just let me know. You can let me know right now if you want to. Now, this project is very easy. I already cut all the pieces. The only thing is going to be a little different is that I will not be doing it like I did it. And when I say that, I mean like I use the same transfer tape for the first time around that I did this frame for the preschool where I work at. So what happened is that I did like all the layers together. I mean, we can give it a try. Let's see how it goes. But all right, lovelies, this is live, so let's watch Sheila making a lot of mistakes, which is okay. First off, I did not do it the cutouts the way I usually do, which is I slice everything I'm gonna cut on vinyl like this. When I say slice, I mean like, for example, this is the saying I'm gonna use for this project in particular. And what I do is before I send it to cut, I either attach it to a rectangle or I slice it from a rectangle. Why? Because you waste less. But the project you're gonna find is not gonna be like that, because I was like, well, I'll do it by hand with my scissors. So you can take a look at the project and it won't be confusing when you take a look at it, which is listed in the description box. But what this does is that it actually helps you, like I said, to save vinyl. And yes, I use every single piece. So this one is going back to my little drawer, or just in the corner for now. And I'm trying to show you the whole purpose of it before we start layering. It takes a minute, but I was like, I don't have any flower video ready, which I have recorded a lot of them, but work has been a little intense, and then the animals, and then the goat that was pregnant, and now it's a mama for the first time. And yeah, I was so nervous and happy when I went to see him. They're so cute. Okay, another thing that helps me is to move the vinyl up and down like this, just to take it all out of the way. But you see, it's way easier to weed your vinyl, and I'm just gonna stick it on my door right here. These little pieces, we can take them out later. I was just gonna show you what I do with that. So what we're gonna do is to start peeling off all the vinyl. That's what I'm doing right now. It's the first step once you get all your materials. These, believe it or not, are the ears, the outside of the ears. And the reason being I have them like this is because I was trying to save vinyl. Because originally, this is what happens. If you send the project as if it is right now, it's going to make you waste all of this. Look at this. I'm going to do it for learning purposes. But for me, this is like wasting a lot. Usually when you send a picture or an image to cut, just the way it looks on the canvas, this is what happens. All that vinyl. I love you so much. I'm doing this to show you. And these are not actually the ones I'm using. Well, I don't know, because I did it on this color and also on the green one. So I'll see which one we're going to use. But you see, all the vinyl that was wasted. So what I usually do is that I either duplicate the image and then I hide on the contour one of them. Or I simply, slice it out away as well. That's another option. Just so you can put it together like this. But then the difficult part about doing this is that you have to make sure where everything goes. I mean, you can base yourself on going back into the project canvas and take a look at how it goes first, how it's supposed to, be layered. But then you won't be able to put all the layers at once like I did on the first time around that I'm talking about. I recorded it. Maybe I'll add it later on because I haven't edited the video yet, but I don't know if I'm making sense. Probably I'll do it just so it makes sense of what I'm talking right now. So for now, the first time I cut it, like I said, these ears were exactly like this. They were already set on the place. That makes it easier though to transfer and do all the layers at once. But right now I'm gonna make my life difficult again, and I'm gonna do it like this. So we have the ears part. Now I don't want to waste all my vinyl, so I'm gonna just cut around. Remember, you can always do this before sending to cut, and you just have to either slice a rectangle big enough that the image is inside, or a circle or an oval, whichever you want, and it helps you, to save material. And the one vinyl, the premium vinyl I'm using is from the Cricut brand. I like it because it's very easy to use and it's removable as well, but we're not gonna be moving this anywhere, so we're all good. Okay, I have my little egg on one of the sides. I'm gonna take off the extra vinyl. So, can I consider myself a grandma if I have a goat that just birthed 2 baby goats? I think so. They're mine, so they're my grand goats. Okay, let me see. Here I'm gonna leave it like this. I think I'm gonna stick with a pink ear since I didn't use pink for the egg this time around. Okay, let's put this vinyl out of the way. The yellow one, I cut the other egg right here. I hope my voice is not coming too loud because I have the phone right in front of me, so it's picking up my voice. Let me know if I'm too loud. And I'm going to take a look at the computer as well to see how it's looking. All right. Okay, let's finish this part out. The downside of giving birth today was that it was raining. It was pouring outside, and we went earlier to check on her. I'm talking about the goat again. And she was okay. But, she seemed ready, but we couldn't stay around because we don't live there yet. But we live, like, right now, like 5 minutes away from our future house. Oh, my word. But when we went back, I wasn't even there with my husband. He went by himself with his son. And he called me. He was like, "Oh, Pinta Bean just gave birth." I was like, "What? I'm going down there right now." And I dashed over there, and it's all dark. It's still like drizzling. It's getting a little chilly. And I saw the baby goats. They're so tiny. Like they're like so cute and adorable. And I was like, I cannot wait to see him in the morning. I didn't took any pictures yet because they're tiny and I didn't want to flash them or anything. So I let them be with their mama, which is put them safely in a dry spot that they could be, Oh, so this time, I'm going to give it a try because I'm doing exactly what I did on the tryout. I keep talking about the tryout. The tryout is the one that I cut for the center where I work. Second time I said it, I know. I did this. I kind of put them all together. And then with the transfer tape, I just grabbed the whole thing. And it's a little challenging, but it's not impossible. And it worked. Now I used two images. It's from the cartridge called Unicorn Hair Don't Care. Really fitting. So I use the unicorn that has the eggs, and then I delete all of the ears and the little horn, and I grab the one with the Easter, well, it's not an Easter, but like the bunny ears with the flowers, and I got rid of the flowers. I kind of weld on everything. So the whole project is ready for you to cut. You might have to purchase the images if you don't have Cricut Design Space. Let me see. I don't think they're that price. I think they're like about $1.99. I didn't check because it doesn't show the price. They didn't show it when I purchased them. All right. That will be in there. These are the challenging ones. Don't worry, when you cut the project that I listed, it's not gonna look like this. I just did this because I was being cheap. Now I was being savvy. I mean, come on. I'm starting to use a lot of vinyl, and I like, to use it as much as I can. So I put it all together. I duplicate. I hit contours and, oh, my hair, sorry. And I also, attach them all together in one spot because I only have this last piece of vinyl. You don't really need to cut the outer side of the ears because the whiteboard is white, but I liked how it looks. It's gonna be similar to the one I used on the thumbnail of the video, so it's gonna be really cute. But you know what? Let me see if I can line it up before I put it all together, just so you can have an idea of what I was talking about when I say grabbing all the layers at once. And of course the static is like going crazy on me right now. Oh, you know what? No, I do have to take it out. Okay. So you're probably gonna have it easier. Let me see. You see this one will be here. Maybe I can even grab this one first and put it here. We'll figure it out right now. Don't worry. Let's all keep on happy crafting at this time. This one goes right here. And yeah, these come separate anyway, but they're, grouped together. The image is grouped together, so you don't have to do all this shenanigan that I'm doing. I have to look at the picture. Give me just 1 second. Okay. So what I'm doing wrong is that this one is the one that goes here, actually. And then we have this one going down somehow. Oh, let me take a look. This is what happened when you will group them together to save vinyl. I'm telling you. I just have to take a quick look to those ears and we will get it. All right. I'm trying to make sense of it. There we go. It goes here. And then this one will go right here. Okay, now it makes more sense. All right. Let's do this. Now, the whiteboard foam, I'm using this one because it's very sturdy. And you can find it at Dollar Tree as well. So what I do first, I start putting the vinyl layers first. And then once everything is laid out, then I start cutting. All right. And for that, I'm going to use my True knife. Who knows the names of it? It's a Cricut knife, and it's very useful. Hello, Sonia. Thanks for watching. Okay, let's see. Let's do the X first. So I'm just going to try to line them up as much as I can. Right there. And this is going to be like the third time I use this transfer tape. Okay, you got to make sure that the tape actually grabs really a good hold of the vinyl. So you can use a scraper, credit, debit card, your own fingers, just to make sure they stay on the transfer tape. There you go. That should do it. Okay, let me not peel it off right now. I'm getting too excited. I don't want to ruin it. Now this side is done. Let's get those ears working. How can we do this? I think we should get the pink side first and then add this manually. When I say manually, it's because I did this mess to save vinyl. Well, no, this ones were not for saving vinyl. This one was to use the little piece of vinyl I had left of that color, so we're good. I wasn't being that cheap then. I'm gonna go ahead and try my best to grab these first, because these are actually the measurements of the ears that I'm trying to get together. So I'm gonna use my transfer tape right here, and I'm not gonna go like all the way up to cover it, because you just need that all the vinyl is scrapped or reached. You see what I'm talking about in a little bit. Oh, I guess I'm going for it. I'm gonna try to do all the layers on this piece of transfer tape. Let's see how it goes. Flip it over. Another good thing is that you, when you're taking off the lining from the vinyl, like you fold it as much as you can, like on the edge, so the vinyl actually stays on the transfer tape. And this transfer tape is just the one that says transfer tape. It's not the strong grip. It's like, it's like the regular, and it works like perfect for the vinyl. I don't want it to stick on my vinyl, on my transfer tape. I'm just grabbing the whole thing. Okay, there's the pink part. Little finger dance right there. Trying to get rid of the sticky. All right, let's put this one on. How are we gonna do this? Oh, I know. The same transfer tape linen that you use, we can place them to grab it. You just have to be very careful that this doesn't stick together. Like I say, you would not have to do all what I'm doing right now if you would have cut this one just like this. You know, like the image will actually be with the same distance. Remember, I'm just doing extra steps right now because it's not that I like to make my life difficult. It's just that I was trying to make sure I use all the vinyl. So you line it. And the reason why you want this one is so it won't stick too much on other surface. We got it. We got it. We made it. Okay. Now it's time to lift it up. I'm going to have to do the same thing I did, just to make it easier on me. Grab all the lining. Woohoo! Look at this. It's sticking. Again, you set up your transfer tape liner. It's a liner or lining? Lining. The back of your transfer tape, should I say. And now we're going to do this part. This one is going to be a little bit more tricky than what I think. Let me start with a big side. Let me see if it goes exactly in that corner. Okay. It's gonna stay a little more separated, but it's okay. It will work. There we go. We got it. Woo! Oh, gentle, gentle. See, I get so excited, and of course you're gonna get boo-boos, but hey, it's all good. We're doing it as we go. All right, we got the second layer here. We need that little piece too, but let me just take this off. Believe me, it's going to be worth it going through all of this, putting all the layers together, because it's like a big sticker, and then you just have to put it on the surface where you're going to use it. In this case, the white foam board that I have. And the reason why I keep flipping is because I want to see where I'm putting things down, but should I risk it? No, I should actually do it the way I'm supposed to. Let's make sure it's lined correctly. Here's like this. Let's check it out. Oh, I'm putting it on the wrong side. Right there. You're probably gonna see my shade. It's so good. Hang on. My glasses are not helping. I'm like reflecting too much. Good. All right. Houston, we got a problem. Okay, okay. There we go. You really hurt people left right now. All right. We got it in. Uh-oh. You see why you have to get your transfer tape all the time? It just stuck on my mat, but it's okay. It survived. All right. Let's take it out. And because I know these might not be lining up 100% because of the way I did it, I'm going to go ahead and add this after. So let's take our whiteboard out and carefully our ears out of the way. Let me see which side, this side. I'm going to go ahead and put the whiteboard. I have marked it before already. Let me see. Right here. So the width of the whiteboard is, let me double check this side. I don't fit in here. Remember, I'm crafting from a very small space. Okay, I have marked it. It's 20 inches wide. So what I did is that I used 4 inches in, 4 inches in, and I measure these two right here. 4 inches from each edge in, and this is the middle. So that means I'm gonna guide myself from here. I'm gonna actually use my marker just so I will know that's half. That way I will know how to, you know, centralize the whole image. In this case, my bunny ears. Okay, this is like eyeing it, but it's all good. It doesn't have to be perfect because remember, we're gonna be cutting the foam around the ears just to make it look nice and neat. Trying right there. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the left ear, just so we'll make sure it's smooth. And you want to use a scraper, a brayer, or credit debit card, not to make it rain, but like to smooth it down. And this is the second try I do, and it was pretty cool. Now carefully, because it's paper, the foam board is covered in a layer of paper, we bend back and patiently you pull it out like this. It might take a little long, but you want to be safe not to rip anything, especially from the bottom. But believe me, I'm doing it a little bit faster because, you know, I don't want to take so much of your time. I want to make sure I go straight to the point. Okay, here, before it starts folding backwards and sticking to itself, you want to use your the backing or the lining of the you see, of your transfer tape, because this is still sticky and you can use it for more projects. So there, we saved it right now. Okay, that will even make it easier to pull it out from the vinyl you're trying to leave the surface. All right, that will work for now. I'll put it right here behind me. Okay, now we got the ears down. Woo, we did it. And now it's time to add the little eggs. And it might be a little bit of a challenge, you know. Let me see. Yeah, it might not be perfectly lined up, but believe me, the one I saved, it's lined up. You just have to do it the way it's supposed to be cut out, not like me. Anyway, here we go. Let's take this out. And I got rid of the eyelashes because I'm going to cut the center, so I don't feel like you need the eyelashes. Or unless you want to add them, you can always do, but it didn't make sense for me for some reason, you know. I don't know why. All right, we got our little eggs. And you're going to notice that when it cuts, there's like a little indent there. Use that as your guide because this part of the ear actually goes inside. So that will help you to lining up even a little bit more straighter. But, okay, here we go. Let's go in. Let's see how it comes out because I'm doing this live, and when I'm recording the video and then taking a look and cutting and all that, it actually gives me the chance to redo it, but right now there's not gonna be that chance. So here we go. All right, first step is line. There we go. Okay, it could be worse. comforting for me. There we go. So let's make sure it stays. Yay, lined up on this side. It looks really neat. Now we can go ahead and carefully pull the transfer tape out. You can see it went a little off, but it's all good. Oh. See, we don't want the vinyl to get up, so you want to give it some support and keep it down. There's some hair of mine. It will stay there until the end of time of this this transfer tape. That's a big like downfall. Don't you get like your hair trapped and everything? You see, this is what happened. You don't want this to happen to your transfer tape that you want to reuse it, but okay, this one is a smaller piece, so I was able to save it. And I love using it again. There you go. And I like a lot to use it with the vinyl because it's not as, I tried contact paper before. It's not sticky enough, and it's challenging. And then there's another trick that I usually share with people is I don't know how to call it right now, but it's like a tape that is not that sticky, but it's not that non-sticky that people use to put on the walls to cover holes. And that one is really good for this kind of thing too. So, oh, we forgot about this part. Now, I wasn't sure if I was thinking of putting it here or maybe underneath instead of the eyelashes. I'm thinking, let's see. Maybe I just wait right now. It's time to start cutting. And what I do is I'm going to actually I'm going to open the door here. So that's what you're going to hear there. The original project that I made, this is the leftover. So I'm going to use the straighter side just to make sure I go a little bit straight on the sides. And this is how I did the other one. So I'm going to start cutting before adding the saying or the lettering. I think I'm going to do it right here. So I'm just going to go in with the True Control knife. And because I'm using it like a lot, the blade is kind of getting dull again. And I'm going to move and start cutting. I'm cutting it up to where the egg starts, so that's where the frame will be. I think I went in too deep. Let me see. There. Okay, now that you have that, then the real manual work will start, because this is exactly how I did it in the other one. And I try my best to leave some space between the vinyl and the cut, just to, make it look nicer. And it looks like a outline, and it looks really nice. So you want to push all the way in. By the way, I have the Cricut mat, so it's protecting the surface I have underneath. So I'm okay. I won't risk anything with the pressure I'm applying. Oh, you don't want your fingers in the middle because accidents happen. There. Now this side, we cut it. That's when you say your blades are dull, when that happens. That's when you know. That's what I meant. Okay, push down and cut around. Now this is what I was saying. You don't really need to cut the outline if you want to do it all by hand. But I like the color, so I add them too. Because this is white, so you only need the inside. But it looks really neat. That's why I choose like the cream color, so it wouldn't be like white over white. This bunny has some tan. He lives in Florida. I call it eternal Summer State. All right. If I go frame, my apologies, but I gotta move it around because I'm a righty, so I gotta, you know, go little by little. Oh, I know how to do this one. I wish, and believe me, I try it, that the Cricut Maker could cut foam board like this. The first day I got the machine, yes, I did it. I tried. My bad. And I got a deep, because I was using the knife blade, and I put it as a Eva foam. Oh. So it was this blade. Let me show you. This one for the Cricut Maker. So the first day I put, so secure myself, right? And the purple, strongest grip ever of the mat, and the purple mat. And then I put a piece of this foam. And believe me, oh my word, I almost had a heart attack. First day. Why I was thinking, I don't know. I was trying to challenge the machine. And it got a big cut on in the inside. But it's okay. You can even see it. But I almost was like, what am I doing? So no, it doesn't cut this kind of foam. It's too thick. And I measured it. I was like, oh, it's 2 millimeters. It will pass. But yeah, even the Spanish got out. But no, don't do it. Don't put this foam board material on your machine. It will not cut through. It will just roll in the mat. It will make the machine go crazy and cut right like on your on the bottom, on the surface of the machine. It was a really bad experience. I still have like flashbacks. But then, you know, I learned, okay, so anything this width, you know, right here, it will cut. And it stayed in place, to be honest. Like, it just didn't roll the whole mat. That's why it cut through the surface of the mat area. So there you go. That's why we're doing it manually right now. Let me see if I can go against it. There you go. Okay, and to make it easier to take it out, I just do some cuts from the line I cut to the outside. I think it's almost time for me to sharpen this or buy new ones. Photo frames are something that sells really a lot, and are one of the things that I like to include when I do party decorations. This will be like a finished product that you can sell, as long as it's not like characters with trademarks. Look at that. Doesn't it look awesome? And you know what? If you want to get even more creative, I wish you could see the whole thing. You can always cut here like the shape of the face of the bunny. That will help a lot. But because it's getting late and the video's already 30 minutes, we're gonna stick to what I did in the other one, which was the square inside, okay? So for that, since I already have the other square from the first project I did, I'm just gonna base mine in this. But you know what? It's not that straight. I'm gonna use my big ruler. That's what I call it, my big ruler. So I'm gonna eye it. I eye this kind of projects for some reason because I've done so much of them and I like them. So I'm just gonna make sure it looks as straight as I can. Put it right there. I'm gonna apply pressure down. You see, I went crooked. Oh well. I hope you don't notice. It's right in the video. I hope you don't notice. You just have to be very patient when you're working on this. I'm gonna stop like 2 inches before it ends. Oh, it's right there. We'll do something to cover it up. That's the great thing about Cricut. You can do more things to cover it up. Okay, there we go. Maybe we can add some flowers there and it will look very nice. Down deep, apply pressure. Ooh, go straight as you can. And step about 2 inches as well. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way because my bunny ears don't let me work on that side. It's like if my eyeing is set automatically at 2 inches width. Or almost. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna try to move the phone a little further away so you can see the whole thing. Okay? So you're just coming in, don't worry, it's not just a white square. We have cute ears with Easter eggs in there. Which, by the way, I had a blast yesterday. Just hiding the eggs for the children at the center. Oh my word. I think I was more excited than them. And it took longer for me to hide them than them finding them all. I was like, I gotta step up my game. To challenge the children, you know. Okay. Yay, we did it. Except for this ugly part, but it's okay. I got extra flowers. We'll put something in there. All right. Of course, you're gonna get a little of fussy. I say fussy cutting, but you can always correct that with a blade or with the scissors. And make sure you hold this carefully because you don't want this to bend. This one doesn't matter because it's coming out, but you know, like it's already a little thin, so you don't want it to look all the marks showing or anything. Okay, I'm gonna cut this really quick. You cannot see, but I'm cutting. Let me move it a little bit. There you go. I'm cutting the little fuzzy things that stay. Getting rid of them. That one is the one that worries me a little bit. But what I'm gonna do is that once I finish the video, I'm gonna add this flower right there. Just because I already have it. I'm probably add some more leaves and things to cover it up. Alright, now I'm gonna add, oh look at that. Let me cut that one out with my scissors. That was my phone holder, but he survived the fall. When I say he, I mean it. There. Oh, we got some more fuzzies here. All right. Now I'm gonna put the most important part, which is the message of the whole thing. But before I do that, I do need to take some extra vinyl out. Oh, come on. When vinyl decides to stay on top of another letter, it challenged me. Yeah. There you go. Okay. If you see the E's too far, I'm seeing it too. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a little tape and make it closer, because I actually don't really like how it looks too far. Not too close, right here. Okay, that's a little bit better. Gonna line it up, add the tape, and get rid of that tape. Make sure it's straight though, because I don't think it's straight. Yeah. Now this one too, I think I know what it is. It's because the R finish ends all the way here. But my eyes are tricking me, so I don't like it all the way here. So I'm gonna just make it a little closer, just like I did the E. You can also do this before, not like me that I'm doing it right now. Okay, just a tiny bit. Just so it will make sense to my eyes, because it probably does make sense that the E is the I, not the E. The I is on at the end of where the R is, but now it makes more sense to my eyes. I know my eyes are crazy. That's probably what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my super duper reusable transfer tape. And for the third time, it rolled up again. But it's all good because we're gonna use it whether he wants it or not. It wants it or not. So there he goes. And actually, you see, don't do that. Put you back in back there so it won't stick everywhere, and then you have final letters everywhere. Let's see right here. Why? Because it will make it easier to take it out. If I would have done this on the mat, it would have sticking forever and I would have been struggling again. But hey, we're learning. Thumbs up if you're learning something with me today. Probably how not to do vinyl layers. But that's the whole point of the video. Okay. Careful, Sheila. Don't let it roll up again. Now it's time for me to decide if I want it in here or in here. In here you can get confused. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it right here. In the other one I made, I put Happy Easter on bigger letters on this white area, but I think, and I made it this size because I wanted to put it on top of the eggs. But what do you think? On top of the eggs or on the bottom? Well, I said on top, but I mean on the middle right here. I like it here because you can see it. And here it kind of loses it. So I mean, if it would have been bigger, probably. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. And what am I gonna do with this? Well, I don't have children in my family right now. I don't have children on my own, so I'm probably gonna take it to church on Sunday and donate it to the children's classroom. Maybe they will want to take pictures with it. I'll see, because I'm pretty new in that place. I don't know a lot of people, but I do know they get a lot of children, so they're probably gonna want to take pictures with it. Because it's kind of like small, but it's so cute. Look at that. We made it. Woo! Now we just have to correct this mistake right here. And I'm probably gonna cut, like I said, some flowers to add it. And I'll post a picture on my Instagram. Or even here in the community tab, you're gonna be able to see it all finished. So what I'm gonna do right now is that I'm gonna stand it up here just so you can see the whole thing. And I'm gonna take out the phone so you can see it all. Look at that. You cannot see it. There it is. Isn't it cool? What do you think? Do you like it? And yes, adult people fit there. I mean, one at a time for sure, but oh well. Okay, oh wait, I put on the wrong side. My apologies. All right, thank you so much for your time and watching it, and I hope you liked it. All the project will be down in the description box, as well as all the materials I used, and specifically which ones I was using in this video. Thank you for your time, and I hope you had a